Morning. Today we're going to go to a client's house and fit some lighting in a plant room and what is the other room? Some mains incomer, you'll see it. We did some work there ages ago and they've just got the go ahead to do the pool. I don't know what we'll be able to film with the pool and stuff, but we'll definitely get the plant rooms today. But first we're going to go and get James, nip to a little job. We did a bathroom with a chap we do bathrooms with. The shaver socket doesn't seem to be working, so we're going to go there first and see what's wrong with it. We've been this morning, look. I went yesterday. Do you know where the charger is for the camera? No. No. Look, he's got his gilet on. Gilet! I've got a jumper on. We're going to be working in somewhere cold. So apparently we just come to a little job. The shaver socket is not working. I reckon I've connected it onto a switch line rather than a permanent, but I was in the loft full of wasps when I did it. What? What is it in there? A cable slice? Yeah. I don't know. No, it's not in there. Not in there? No. Okay. Yeah, we've got our Wago XL box, our two drivers, and over in that corner is the biggest wasp nest you've ever seen. And they were attacking me while I was up here, so I had to be as quick as I could. I didn't even get a chance to put the fan on. Look, so the builder's going to come back and put a tile in for the fan. So. Right, little job for James. This is on the back of a utility. He's got to cut two little sockets in there for me. Right, while James is outside, this is the utility that we did. I've isolated the power. It actually does the lights because it was an old garage converted utility shower room. I've got to put a towel rail on here. There's my flex outlet, and I didn't realise they've built a seat now. So what I'm going to have to do is try and fish the flex in the wall without breaking the tiles. But we shall see how we get on. I marked up my fixings, and then here is roughly where the flex will come. So I'm going to drill a hole in the tile. We'll fish through down into the flex outlet in there. Oh, so we strip a little bit of this cable to fish in that wall. Bit of a draw wire so I can get the flex in the wall. Bloody tiles are hard. Tell you what though, this does strip nice. Nice and easy, look. Easy peasy, look at that. So I now fish that up the wall into this flex outlet. Oh, that was a bit of a tricky one, but I've got it in there. Got a draw wire so I can mount the towel rail, then pull the flex in. Do that bit first, then otherwise the towel rail will be in your way. Some hard tiles, I'll tell you. So got me 4 fixings. Got me cable ready to go in. So all we do now is screw your brackets on. There's a bit of adjustment on them, look, with a big slot. And then just make sure you put that at the bottom because that's the little screw that holds the bracket on to the wall itself. Otherwise it will just come out. You don't want it at the top because it looks poop. And then once I've done this, bit annoyed because we forgot to get a fan. The chap that runs the job forgot, well I did it, but obviously I forgot to get it, but totally forgot about it. This is months ago we did this. So we'll be back another day, but there's loads to do anyway, so it's not a great rush. Well, if you've got this far, you're on the right track. So I've got my brackets in, got the little grub screws underneath. I've got a load of fingerprints on it, which I will clean. Now I'm just going to do the fishing of the cable in the wall, put the caps on the screws, and then hopefully by that time James is finished, we get the lights on and we'll have a look. Connor, isn't he a noisy boy? Right, that's the towel rail done. Very boring, I know, but quite essential. So you've got the flex outlet, the flex in the wall, and the towel rail mounted. I've put a 3 amp fuse in the spur. There. And I'm going to go now and show you another little job. The old utility, I don't know if you remember from, I don't know how many videos back, months ago. I sorted out all the underfloor manifolds in here. This was a utility, but obviously it's too small, so they've built one in the garage now. This is what I inherited from the last guy, so this has not been touched. So I've got to sort these cables out today. I think they're smoke detectors. That's a smoke detector feed. God knows where it goes. The chip is coming in, so that's not needed now because that did a socket inside a. I was going to do a socket in a cupboard. I'm going to just pull that out, put a single socket on there just to give them 3 points. They don't need it, but it's better because he's cut it now. Look, so I'll just put a socket on it. That was the outside lighting that we sorted out with the override switches, backfeed the PIRs. Quite interesting, and that's literally it in here. And then we'll be downstairs in the basement with a pool, and I will show you that. Well, that was a nice easy one. I literally ripped out the socket, replaced it with a single socket. I'm not sure what the chip is doing yet, so we won't bother screwing these back. Tucked the BT out of the way because they've got Giga Clear now, they don't need it. All I've got to do now is sort out these little bits of cables that are hanging so that board can be tacked on. That one says smoke feed. I'm wondering whether he's pre-wired a link downstairs. What I'll do is I'll take you down beneath here now, go and have a look in the basement, see if we can see anything relating to smoke feed down there. Oh God. Right, this is going to be the pool, which is getting done soon. This will be a cinema room in there. This will be a changing room in there. And this will be the pool, obviously. And then this will be the bar area here. And then that, where I just was, that utility, look, it could be that one there, couldn't it? There's a 3 core. So this is the utility where I just was. And then this is the old utility, sorry. Plumber done a cracking job, look, but the Sparky wasn't up to much. So I reckon that's the smoke feed to come down here to put the links in. So he had a little bit about him. So I'll come down here now, check that. What I'll do is I'll connect it in, put a box on the end, make it safe. And then when we actually wire this place, it's getting a false ceiling plus plasterboard. I can link this out with the smoke alarms down here. So I'm pretty happy about that actually. But I'll just show you a little job we've got to do today. Is in here. This room here, we've got to put 2 lights from the ceiling because they've got no lights in it at the minute. At some point we'll have to sort all this out. Look, nothing's been landed particularly well. Obviously got cables strung all over the place, but it's now dry. Like things like that, look, the salt's attacked all the sockets and that was never done correctly. So we're just going to put 2 lights suspended off the concrete beams, bit of pipe back to the trunking, and I'm going to mount 2 kinetic receivers, one in here with a switch here because this is going to get a door, and then one in here. This is actually still wet, look, but yeah, it's bloody wet in it. I reckon it's coming out that hole, look. Don't know where it's coming from, bloody soaked. Could be coming in there, couldn't it, look. Anyway, this is our mains intake, 3-phase into the property. That goes to the 3-phase board next door. So we're just going to again suspend 2 lights in here, one this end, one that end, link the pipe between, and then we'll bring a feed through here somewhere up that wall, and then we'll put a kinetic switch at the door to put a kinetic switch at the door so they can. So we haven't got to get a pipe here basically. We've only got to pipe the lights, so it just saves that. Okay. Right. So rather burying that behind here where you're never ever going to get to it, I'll bring the 3 feeds for the fire alarms. I think one's up, one's down, that's basement. We'll bring them into this board here, we'll connect the live, neutral and earth as normal, and then we'll put a little Wago connector here with the blacks in it, and we'll just mark it up interlink smoke alarm connections. That's all you can do really. Just means it is accessible. So I've connected in the smoke detectors. I've put a little 4-way Wago in there, ready to accept this one that I've left coiled up here. It'll be me coming back. There's the blacks, and I'll probably redo this whole fuse board anyway. So I put a little brass nut and bolt on there. Chippy can now finish this. It's a bit neater than it was. So now we can go downstairs in the basement. Right, it's okay for the time being. I've put 2 metal blanks in there. I absolutely hate these, but it's better than a bit of tape where you can stick your fingers. Yeah. Right, that's the towel rail. James is back in now. He's just gone to the van to get some 1mm because us being naive thinking everything would be okay, they've obviously tiled and boarded this wall. Someone's hit the cable in the wall, because I've now got a dead short on the cable, but luckily we've had a little pull on that. It does pull down the wall, luckily. So hopefully we'll tie a new one on, pull it in, and we'll see what's wrong with the cable. Cut it open then, mate. James, cut it open.
Oh no, where's paracetamol for?
Paracetamol? Why is there no aspirin, paracetamol in the jungle, aspirin in the jungle?
Sorry?
Because the paracetamol.
The ethanol.
The etamol.
Yeah.
Etamol. Yeah, you get it?
I get it, yeah.
Good. Good, good, good.
Good delivery.
Are you going to open that box?
Yeah.
You could get a job with DPD, I reckon.
Why?
Slow and steady.
They don't open the boxes for you.
What's in it? Quick!
I hope the cable, right?
There might be some donuts, actually.
Donuts?
Mm. Ah, look at that. It's a distinctive pink cable. Prismiam. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ah, pull that. Does it work on 1 mil? Come on. Ah!
Yes, it does.
Ah! It does on 1 mil, doesn't it?
Yes.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does, doesn't it?
It does.
It does.
Yeah.
Simon, it works on 1 mil. What I like about this, you can see it was made in the UK 2023. Look.
Nice.
Straight off the, you've seen the thing for that,
We have
the
seen
press. Right, anyway, Josh or James has just informed me that he might have found something. Oh,
Yeah.
what a little sausage someone is. Look at that. What the frickin' hell's that then?
I don't know.
Someone's butchered that, ain't they?
Just a bit.
Look at that, so that wouldn't work, would it? Look, well, at least we found it, mate.
Yeah.
Top bombing squadron. So we're going to put a kinetic switch over here. We've got some hooks for lights, so we're going to have a hanging light here on chains. Because if we put them on the wall, I don't know if any other services are going on these walls. I know the pull pipes are coming down to that manifold. So we're going to do a hanging light there, hanging light here. We'll mount the kinetic driver in that one, and then we'll link that light to this light. And then it literally is just a feed from this fuse board. We'll have to get an RCBO for that board, 6 amp, but this shouldn't be too bad. My thinking is connect the wireless driver into the light, hopefully. Yeah, look, fits. And then if I mount it near this hole here, I can poke the, if I mount this near here, I can poke the aerial out the back of the light like that. And then they give you a sticky pad in here, look. We'll sticky pad that in there. Literally bring a feed into there. The light will wire off of here, and then we'll wire the other light off of here. So when that switches, it brings that terminal live, and it will bring the second light live. We'll do it in this section and the section next door, same thing. Wireless receiver is mounted inside the light. That will then just still shut, look. No problems there. What I've got is some hooks. They will mount onto there. We'll chain them up to the ceiling, put 2 hooks on the ceiling and chain the light up. That will hang then. Do them at 600. Then we'll bring the flex down, one of them, through the middle of the hole there and into the light fitting. They just pull open light. Look, first light's up. We've got a laser beam on our 2 brackets projecting over there. You can't see it because the torch is on. Projecting there. I'm going to find a 600. Probably going to be that beam and that beam. 2 brackets. James is going to set me another light up with 2 hooks on the back. We'll bolt that through with some. We've got 6mm nuts and bolts. And then we're going to get on. Yeah, we run out now. But I'm just saying for the camera, James. You don't want me to say that, James. We're going to set up some pipe. I'm going to probably go up there, along there, up onto the ceiling, and then one off the end of that trunk in there up to this light. Boom, boom. Oh, I've changed my mind a little bit. I've put my 2 hooks up for me second hanging light. What I'm going to do is run a conduit right angle down, kick it into this trunk in, pick up a feed, go up to the first light on the kinetic, and then we'll link, we'll bring a 4-core flex down. So one will be a permanent feed, switch line back up to a box with some Wagos, and then run a straight conduit along the ceiling. There's only I'll have to do a little set of about 1 inch up there, and then down to a through box above those pipes down there. So it'd be 1 piece of conduit along the ceiling and 1 down the wall, and that'll get this one on then. Right, very exciting. Conduit is running along here. Stop end box right next to there. We'll just put a we could have put a rock rose, to be fair, couldn't we? but we haven't got any. So we'll drill a box lid out with a stuffing gland, run a flex down, put a couple of Wagos in there. That one's just going to link off there with twin and earth, and then we'll just do a 4-core up to the other one for the kinetic. Okay, someone will just say in the comments, we've put a plastic saddle there, and then we've got a metal saddle powder coated just to comply with the premature collapse. Yeah. James, there's a lot of premature collapse, don't you, James?
No, a lot. Huh?
You do a lot of premature collapse.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
Yeah. So our containment is in. Our lights are both hanging on chains. We're now going to push a twin and earth through this conduit. That will then get flex up to there. Box lid with Wagos, and then, as I said, 4-core on that one for the switch line to this one. So give us the end of the cable then, mate. Lift it up. Just hold it. Hold it. Right. Don't stand on top of the steps because it's very high. Good job we got a scaffold tower. Haven't we?
Yeah.
That's very shaky footage, isn't it? Over there. Keep going. Keep going. There he is. Right. Pair of cutters then, mate. Go on, put it on the floor. That's it. Put it on the floor. Pair of cutters, please. Do you know what a pair of cutters is?
Yeah, that's when I point them.
Do you?
Yeah,
Tell you what.
do.
That's a pair of pliers,
I know
James.
what I do.
That's a pair of pliers, mate.
I do.
What do? Right, we'll pull one in from that light now to the mains, and we'll have to get a 6 amp RCBO for that board. There might be one in there. We can have a look, mate, quickly. I know there's probably only 3 phase in there. Let's have a look. What do you reckon? What have we got?
So time machine, house.
Hot tub. Zappy, hot tub. Yeah, we need to get a 6 amp then, don't we? Okay, we'll get one then, mate. We'll have to get one, yeah?
No 60.
Right, our 4-core flex comes in to the light fitting. We've got a brown and a grey, which is live and neutral permanent feed to the Kinetic wireless receiver. I've then taken a live out and a neutral to the light fitting, and then the black in the 4-core flex will be our switch line up, which will switch that one on. Okay, so very, very simple, easy solution. Right, we're ready to fire up. We've temporarily put it in on a 6 amp MCB. We haven't got an RCBO, we're going to get one tomorrow, but we have got to do another light in. It's just getting too late now. It's 1:30, so it's too late for us. James has got the switch ready. We're just going to show you literally how easy this is. So if we hold down the receiver, we'll get a red light. Look, if James clicks it, the red light will go solid, and then he presses it again. The lights will come on. That'll give us a nice bit of bright light, and then I'll put this lid back on and we'll have a look. Yeah, it's not flickering actually that bad. So obviously, because this is exposed brickwork, we don't just want to stick this on as we would do on a plastered wall. So this, hold that, James. This actually, look, this actually comes off bottom corners. It says like that, and then they give you 2 holes. That would actually go on a standard box, but what we'll do, we'll fix that. We'll fix that to the wall there, and then when they come in, it'll be on off from there. Well, there we go, that'll do for this one. Thanks for joining James on his mysterious tour of this electrical cave. See you later, take care, bye bye, love you.